News today from the Department of Education as it resumes student loan debt forgiveness for an estimated 2.5 million borrowers. This comes as the Trump administration reached an agreement with one of the country's largest teachers' unions. What's the impact? Certified financial planner Doug Flynn is here from Flynn Zito Capital Management. Interesting to see the Trump administration moving forward with this. What is the impact?
Yeah, well, there's a couple million people that this could impact, but there was a lot of confusion because there's 4 different programs that people can be in terms of deferment of income-based retirement plan, income-based repayment plans. And the traditional one was always you pay it back over 10 years, but the theory behind these were always, hey, I'll take a lower payment and stretch it out, and it's more in line with maybe if I'm making a little bit less in the beginning of my career. And so this gets back to, depending on when you took it out, if you make all those payments, it would be forgiven after 20 or 25 years. But not all the plans qualify. The one in particular that doesn't is the SAVE plan. And that's been clarified now. So whatever ones you have, you can log in to studentaid.gov and look up your individual loans and see which ones do qualify, which ones don't. And if you have the one that doesn't, before the end of the year, you can actually convert it to one that does, but you got to do it before the end of the year. And so it pays to take a look into this, because then if you do it, then you're in that situation where you get back to the forgiveness.
Well, that's helpful information we can actually use. So, studentaid.gov, so you go there and you figure it out. We have limited time today for our very, very popular segment, but there's one other business story that I wanted to get in. And, many people use Chrome, obviously, or I guess Microsoft Explorer or whatever, for a browser. Now the AI companies are into everything. I know Perplexity already has one called Comet. Now OpenAI, the big deal in artificial intelligence, has launched a web browser. I think it's called Atlas. Does it compete with Chrome?
I think overall it can, because what's happening, the more you use the AI and OpenAI and the whatever it is, ChatGPT, you're finding that you're going there and asking the questions and getting a more direct answer rather than just searching. So now all of the search engines give you the AI version of that search. Now I'm finding that at the top. So they're all trying to figure this out, and I think it's just another competitor to Chrome. And I find over time that you go back to AOL, then you go back to all these different search engines. At one point or another, someone has dominance, and then over time it goes to something else. So
that's right.
I could see them chipping away at it for sure, especially if that's where you end up going. Just like the younger people are going to TikTok for all of their information. That's where they're getting their news. So this is do you start going more directly to the AI version of these search engines? I think they all have their use. It depends how you want to use it.
Those crazy kids on the TikTok, you're still hearing, "You've got mail." That's all right, Doug. It'll be okay. Doug Flynn with us. Quick break. We'll come back.